America as well. But listen, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much indeed. Emma Cephas,
Most welcome.
thank you for your time.
Thank you. So it's 7:25. Let's have a look at the situation in America. Of course, 11 years ago, protests erupted in the US after the death of Oscar Grant, who was a 22-year-old who was restrained and shot by police. His mother, Wanda Johnson, joins us now from Oakland, California. Wanda, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I just wonder your reflections on what's happened over the past week or so in the United States.
Well, there's, of course, George Floyd was basically beat to death, and 3 other officers basically was right there watching while this man's life was taken from him. And from that, people videotaped the incident of what happened, watching him be killed, begging for the officer to stop, and yet the officer continued kneeing him in his throat area, which caused him to not be able to breathe, and he continually said that. And so from that, many protests have erupted all across the United States, trying to ensure justice for George Floyd. The officer was terminated, all 4 of them, and the officer who did the kneeing onto George Floyd was charged with 3rd-degree murder and manslaughter.
Wanda, can I just ask you, I mean, given what you lived through and what happened to your son, it must be so distressing to see, if you like, history repeating itself.
It definitely does. The first 2 days after I saw the video and I witnessed that, I couldn't sleep. I cried. I didn't know. I said, I have to do something, because his life was taken senselessly, and he should have never lost his life. And it's over and over and over again where many African-American young men and brown young men are killed at the hands of the police, and there is no accountability whatsoever. Many of them are acquitted, many of them are not charged, and it's horrible. And so with this officer being charged, we don't just want him to be charged, but we want him to be convicted.
Do you have any hope, Wanda, and given what you've been through and the time that's passed since your son was killed, you would understand why you wouldn't have much hope, but do you hope that this could be a moment for some real change?
I do hope that the officers are found guilty, all 4 of them, because right now they only have charge 1. There needs to be a charge for all 4 officers. And then once all 4 officers are charged, the communities will, in a sense, be relieved that they were charged. And then we want them convicted as well. And in thinking and looking at my son's case, when Oscar was killed, the officer was convicted as well, and he was convicted of involuntary manslaughter, which he should have been convicted at a higher charge than that. And then the judge threw out his gun enhancement charge. And so we are praying that when this case goes to trial, that the judge is fair in his judging.
OK, Wanda, it's really interesting hearing your reflections. Thank you so much. That's Wanda Johnson, the founder of the Oscar Grant Foundation.
Just coming up to 7:30, some National Trust parks in England and Northern Ireland are